What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, which means we got brand new AKA cards in-game. We're going to talk about those, but we got a lot of other news and updates to go over, so let's jump right on into it. We're going to start with the content schedule for this week. Here it is. So again, today, AKA Cruise, which is going to happen every Monday for the foreseeable future. Wednesday, we should have our second installment of weekly wildcards, hoping they bounce back with a better content drop on these. By the way, today's champions are going to be 94 overalls. I'm pretty sure Wednesdays will be as well. But on Thursday, we got the first part of the Super Bowl promo, which will be Super Bowl Past, and this is where I expect cards to go up to a 95 overall champion and a 96 overall LTD. So these are going to be featuring players who played in past Super Bowls. Pretty straightforward there. Could be legends, could be current day players, we shall see. And then a week from this upcoming Thursday, we should see the Super Bowl present, which is going to give us a bunch of cards for the 49ers and the Chiefs. Legends are on Saturday as always, but notice it doesn't say on the schedule that this is the final release, where in times past we've seen a content schedule state that it was a final release of a program. So maybe we're getting Legends this weekend and the following weekend right up to the Super Bowl. A couple other things to point out. So GMM is on January 31st, only one time this week, and that is going to be Wednesday morning. So more than likely on that GMM show, we're going to get the weekly wild card reveals, and that's it. For the Super Bowl reveals, that's likely going to happen that night on January 31st. If you look at the top of the schedule, January 30th, which is tomorrow, the 31st, which is Wednesday, and February 1st, which is Thursday, we have the Madden Bowl kicking off, and you're going to want to tune into all three of those streams to earn free Twitch drop packs, including tokens that will give you Super Bowl packs for the Super Bowl promo. Now, there is a 95 speed Kyle Pitts that eventually you'll be able to earn for free, but that stream is not until, I believe, February 9th, so I don't want you to get confused. These three streams this week are just giving tokens to give you packs or to make up getting MCS players you may have missed throughout the year. Down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, I'm going to link you to a video that I put out regarding the Kyle Pitts and all of the information so far that you need to know about it. Make sure you go check that one out. We also got a gameplay patch today. Now, it didn't fix a ton of things, but it did fix the issue that we had with fatigue. A couple weeks ago, they put out a patch that was supposed to make some pass rushers fatigue more, specifically defensive backs, safeties, non-traditional pass rushers. It was broken, so they readjusted it by turning fatigue totally off in Madden Ultimate Team. The patch that we got today basically fixed it. I assume, I haven't played any games yet today, but I assume that fatigue is back on in Madden Ultimate Team, and the gameplay patch is going to have it work as intended. So we'll have to kind of monitor that. There were some small Ultimate Team fixes as well, but nothing really crazy or worth going over. So let's go ahead and talk about some other information. Again, I know you might be here for the AKA content, but I want to get through everything. So today is Monday. Every other Monday, if you go to your archive section of your field passes and then down to team captains, you will notice that we get new team captain objectives. So today is one of those every other Mondays. If you go down here, we're at week number 25. Here are the brand new 2 objectives that you get. Once you knock those out, you're going to earn XP within the team captain field pass. That XP is just going to give you more tokens. I've lost count at how many players can be maxed into what overalls. I'm pretty sure you can get up to 2 players maxed out at a 93 overall. We did not see an OVR increase in the team captain drop today. So for now, they're still maxed out at 93 OVR, but remember, with any team captain, once you get them to an 85 overall or above, they can get ×2 any team chem. I think that makes them the most valuable. I wouldn't be surprised if this upcoming Thursday, when the Super Bowl promo drops, they bump up these cards to a 94 overall at the base level. The update as far as the overall has not taken effect yet, but now that we know who's in the Super Bowl, it is safe to make your decisions on these wild card, divisional, and championship playoff fantasy packs. Remember, these are BND cards, but if you did the set a long time ago, you got these done for fairly cheap. So if you did the wild card pack, this one will not contain either the 49ers or Ravens cards. And remember, all of these cards can get upgraded to a 93 overall. The amount of training that it costs is dictated on if their teams won or lost. So for this pack, the wild card fantasy pack, if you want to take full advantage of it, the best route is going to go Trent McDuffie here, because you're going to be able to get him up to a 93 overall for more than likely a total of 6 training. It's 2 training for each round. So again, you can't make that change right now. It'll likely happen tomorrow, but you know who you can select out of this pack if that's the route you want to go and get the player that's going to cost the least amount of training. If you did the divisional round pack, this one will have the 291 overall cards for the 49ers and the Ravens. Of course, the Ravens did not make it because the Chiefs did. So if you want to make a decision out of this pack and you're trying to spend as little training as possible, you're going to want to go with Colton McKivitz, who should go up to a 93 overall for only 4 training, because that initial 2 training to go from a 90 to a 91 is automatic since they had a first round bye. So again, updates have not taken place on these cards, but I did just want to point this out, and we will revisit this more than likely tomorrow when you are able to upgrade these cards. Let's go over the AKA content. We got 3 really good cards that dropped today with a lot of good abilities to go over as well. So you want to play through your solos each and every week. We're now into the 3rd week here. Every time you knock out these solos, you're going to earn milestone stars. The stars are going to give you rewards in the milestone tab, and the majority of the rewards here are going to be AKA cruise tokens. Again, you can earn these tokens, and I believe it's up to 30 of them will give you a free champion card. It will be a BND. By the time most people get to 30, we'll be at a much higher overall. But if you play through these solos, you get those tokens there. You get a couple fantasy packs. There's coin rewards in here, and each week these will be added onto until eventually you can get that free card. That's not the only way you can earn those tokens, though. You can actually get them in pack offers as well. We'll take a look at those towards the end of this video. Let's go over to the item sets and talk about these players. So because we're still at the same overall as we were last week, the requirements for the set are pretty much going to be the same. The 2 set cards are going to be Icky Woods and Dante Whitner. So if you take a look at their sets here, Icky Woods, for example, you're going to need his specific 91 overall, and then any other 4 91 overall AKA cruise cards, so it can be the 91s from last week or the initial week that kicked off this program. You put all 5 of those cards into the set. In return, you're going to get the 94 overall Icky Woods. You do the same thing for the Dante Whitner card, and then we do also have 1 LTD, which is going to be Steve McNair, which is definitely 100% the best quarterback in the game. Let's talk about why. So number 1, he gets traditional 4 release, which is the same as Andrew Luck, same as Lamar Jackson. It's much better for the deep passes down the field. I still really like Slinger 1, but a lot of people think that traditional 4 is the best in the game. I like that one as well. I just like Slinger 1 a little bit better because I'm more of a short to intermediate passing style offense, whereas traditional 4, again, is bigger for the big bombs down the field. But with abilities, not only does McNair have that really good release, if you look at the last discounted bucket, he gets Hot Route Master for 1 AP, Set Feet Lead for 4 AP, or Gunslinger for 1 AP. You can only choose one of these 3, but if you go with this combination of Hot Route Master for 1 AP, in the second to last bucket, Set Feet Lead for 5 AP, we're now at a total of 6, and then finally the third to last bucket, Gunslinger for 2 AP, you can get Gunslinger, Set Feet Lead, Hot Route Master for a total of 8, which is the same as Josh Allen, but many people felt like they didn't need Gunslinger for Andrew Luck, so you might not need it with McNair. That's going to save you 2 AP on offense that you can use on other players. So that's the main reason why this is going to be the best quarterback in the game. He obviously has really good attributes there, but also because he's an AKA and an LTD, he's going to have some interesting X factors. So you can either have Set Feet Lead on for 6 plays. To me, this one's not worth it because it costs you 2 AP, and I just don't think it's worth that as far as the 2 AP goes, because then you're going to have to go some plays without it. I rather spend the 5 AP and get it all the time with that setup we just talked about. The other option, though, is to have this backyard QB turned on for 0 AP. This is going to give you 4 additional hot routes for 6 plays. Then it gets turned off for a little while, then it comes back on. So it's not crazy to set up here with a Set Feet Lead in the discounted bucket for 4 AP, and then maybe go Gunslinger for 2 AP if you even feel that you need it. Gunslinger here again, you can get Gunslinger, Set Feet Lead for a total of 6 on McNair, and then for the X Factor, which is 0 AP, you'll have your Hot Route Master for 6 plays. Again, it's going to go away. If that's really going to impact your offense, you might not want to do it, but that's a way to save AP. So I don't know what the pricing on this card is going to be. Let's go ahead and take an early look at it, but it's definitely the best quarterback in the game if you have the coins and you can afford it. I was going to say, I would imagine probably about 2 million coins. I'm not surprised here at all. I'll probably pick this card up and try it out because he definitely looks like he's going to be worth it. Even if he's slightly under 2 million coins, I'll be going after that one. As far as the other 2 cards, both look pretty good as well. If you like to run the ball and pass, I think Icky Woods is a really, really good option here. So he's got good attributes, 95 speed, 98 acceleration with the 94 truck and 94 brake tackle and 87 catch. Like, he can pretty much do it all. He also has 91 juke. The spin move is terrible, so that's a little disappointing there. And I think he's a 231 pounds isn't really that small, so he's kind of a power back there with that archetype as well. But if you take a look, he's going to get this Wrecking Ball X Factor, which is on for 5 plays, high success rate on the next 3 trucks or stiff arms, so that's going to make him very tough to tackle along with his attributes. But then he also gets either tank for 1 AP, or the route I would go with is evasive for 1 AP, so you might be able to save some AP on offense with like Steve McNair, and I know everybody can't afford him, but if you can also get evasive on this card with the Wrecking Ball and the fact that he can do so much very well here, Icky Woods is really, really good. Dante Whitner, my only concern about this card for me personally is that he stinks at man coverage, so he's not going to be very usable for me. Here is his attributes there, and he is only 5'10". You can still have him as a user here, but as last I checked, I don't think he gets Lurk Artist for 0 AP. Not that you really need it because he's a safety. He should get the animations. He gets Pick Artist for 0 AP, Deep In Zone KO for 1 AP. I do like his X Factors. You can either get Avalanche or Reinforcement. To me, Reinforcement was really good. I had it on, I think it was the Ray Nitschke card. This one kind of works as like a zone KO, but it's for man and zone coverage. He'll definitely be good in block shedding as well to stop the run game. So even though he's 5'10", he's probably going to be best as a user, unless you're not going to ever put him in man coverage. If they maybe would have gave him like a deep out zone KO for 2 AP, that would have been much, much better. So this is probably the weakest of the 3 cards, but still, depending on how you use him, could be a very, very good card. And we close it with pack offers. So the daily coin deal is going to be 270 plus players for 1 coin. Definitely want to open that up. The dollar deal of the day, or daily deal, is either going to be a 70 plus player or an 87 plus player. So for $1, I think it's worth it. You got basically a $4, $3 to $4 pack here for the AKA Cruise. You get 1 87 plus player, 2 80 plus players. It's basically the same pack that costs, what is it, like 78,000 coins in the store. I've opened up these. I keep telling you guys not to do it. I've opened up 30 of these packs in the first 2 weeks. I've gotten 191 in 30 packs. So again, listen to what I'm saying here. Save your coins, spend your coins on the players, not on the packs. In the long run, it's just not going to be worth it. There is a $100 bundle. The $100 bundle does give you a shot at McNair since he's in packs right now. You also can get 8 AKA Cruise tokens. So remember, we talked about those tokens that you can save up from solo challenges. You can get 8 of them in the $100 offer. I think that's fairly new. There's also a $50 pack, which is going to give you 4 of those tokens, a 91 plus AKA card, a 94 plus card, or sorry, 94 card with the chance at getting the LTD. For $50, I don't think that's worth it. Mainly because, you're guaranteed a 94, but chances are you're not going to get one of the 2 new 94s that came out today. Even slimmer chances to get the 95 overall McNair. A lot of people are probably going to get stuck with a lot of those 94 overall cards that came over the last 2 weeks, which are some really good cards there, so you want to pay attention to the market on that to see if those will drop in price like right now. But overall, I would say this pack offer is not worth it. I would save my money on all of this. As good as the cards are, we got the Super Bowl promo upcoming on Thursday. If we see an overall increase, a lot of these cards that came out today and over the last couple weeks, including those playoff promo cards, are going to drop down in price. So to me, save your coin, save your money right now, wait until Thursday. We might get a market crash. We're probably going to get much, much better players at a higher overall, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.